Everyone, it's Sammy and welcome to Sammy's Sweet Life. Today I don't have a vlog like normal. I'm just gonna have a house chatty vlog for you guys. I have just been under the weather this last week. I've had one of the worst colds of my life. I've had to take naps. I've just been completely exhausted. It has been a really tough week. I just really wish I could just lay in bed the whole week basically. Since I've just felt so crummy, I didn't feel like vlogging for this week, so I'm gonna have a chitty chatty vlog for you guys today. Olivia went to the doctor this morning and we visited the house on the way home. And so I've got some house footage. I will insert that now. We got trim going everywhere. Molding. So we got the 8-inch baseboards. Looking good. Oh, we got doors. That's new. Doors everywhere. So they had all this stuff out here. They don't have much trim left to put up. Oh, wow. Look, Liv, we're gonna get a shelf out here. I had no idea about that. So here's laundry. I had to go grab some chapstick and I realized how fluffy my hair looks. I have been using this Hair Bond Leave-On Detangling Conditioner and I ran out. I just felt so crummy I didn't want to have to go into Ulta to get some more. I love this stuff. It's so nice. It's definitely made a huge difference in my hair. I get really frizzed out hair, so definitely I'm looking really frizzy today because I don't have any of my stuff left. So Liv's doctor's appointment was a recheck. She had gone in, I think about 2 weeks ago, and she'd had fluid in her ears. I thought maybe she had an ear infection. She was kind of messing with her ears. She was a little bit off balance. She had had a cold right before that, so the doctor just thought it was part of that. So she's been on some medicines to get rid of the fluid, and thankfully the fluid is gone. So it just must have been from the cold and it's nothing serious. I'm super happy to report that her ears are good. I'm really worried about ear infections and ear problems. I had chronic ear infections as a kid and I had an eardrum burst when I was, I think like in kindergarten, I had an eardrum burst. So I'm just always kind of worried that something's gonna happen with her ears. So when she starts messing with them, we go to the doctor. That's really all that's been going on this week. Basically, I've just been sick and we've been home for like the whole week. It's been just a really boring at-home type of week. So I figured you guys really didn't want to see me complaining about being sick. So I thought this would be a much better alternative for you guys. You get to see the house photos. So lots of stuff has happened with the house. The builder said within the next couple of weeks we'll get cabinets and tile on the floors. So it feels like things are really going quickly now. The railings look great, although the bottom of the staircase are the wrong kind of newel posts. They're supposed to be volutes, which are like spirally looking things. So those will be changed out. They just had a paperwork issue and the new ones are on order. So it'll get fixed, but I just love the way it looks. All of the trim and the railings will all be stained and painted appropriately. So like the light colored wood, it's not going to be there at all. Basically everything we picked is dark wood and gray and off-white tones. So it's a really fresh looking, really clean and sleek looking style. And I'm just really happy with how everything is turning out so far. It's just every time we go visit, I'm surprised how much they've gotten done. I'm really happy with how the laundry room looks. I love the shelves going in the laundry room. I did not realize they were going to put shelves over where the washer and dryer would go. That was a complete surprise. I'm super happy about that. And also the shelving in the garage was just a complete surprise. And what I had thought was we would put shelving there at some point. So they already did it. I'm super excited. They had already talked about, you know, we're getting the central vac system. We've got the pre-wiring for surround sound in the living room area, the outside area, and also in the master bathroom. But I don't think I mentioned, I forget what I was saying. I don't know if I talked about some of the other things that we got. There is going to be that built-in desk upstairs in that one little nook area. And also we got a touch sink in the kitchen. It's just one, and you touch it, it turns on, which I think is so cool. I really wanted it. I'm so glad that Johnny let me get that upgrade. It wasn't much of an upgrade, but I'm super excited about that. That'll just make cooking so much easier. I always get stuff all over my hands and then I'd have to touch the faucet to turn it on. And now I can just like tap it with my arm while my hands are really dirty. So I'm just stoked about that. One of the things that has been most disappointing about our rental unit is the kitchen. I love the kitchen. I love the big counter space. I love all the cabinetry, but I just cannot stand the oven, and it just makes it so much harder to do any kind of recipes. So I'm doing a lot of stovetop things. I'm doing crock pot things. It's just really hard to use the oven. There have been quite a few times that I've set off the fire alarms because if I turn the oven over 400, the fire alarms go off. Basically, that happens every time. Even if I don't see any kind of smoke, the fire alarms will still go off. Basically, I can only use the oven on 350 or 375, which makes it hard to cook a lot of things. You know, there are a lot of things that cook on 400 degrees and up. And so I cannot wait to have a nice kitchen with a working oven. And had this been like the house we had purchased, we would have bought a new oven, you know, but we're renting, we can't just replace the oven. We're getting down to crunch time now, so we're getting all our mortgage stuff finalized. We've been doing a lot of stuff, getting all the mortgage paperwork finalized so that we're totally ready to move in once everything gets done. So right now, according to our builder, we're on schedule for the last week of May, first week of June. That whole week is like our time frame. So hopefully things stay on track and we don't have any delays. I'm still thinking, you know, it'll probably be more like mid-June to late June. Just, you know, because things are going to happen. Things are going to have to be fixed. Parts and labor might just not work out. So we're still hoping to be moved in by the end of June. As it is right now, it's going to be the first week of June if everything goes perfectly according to plan. So we will see. I am definitely hoping to move in before my birthday, which is June 11th, and I would consider it a birthday present. It's probably going to be my birthday month anyway, so I'm considering the house my birthday present this year. So this is the notebook that I've been using for keeping track of work stuff and just notes and ideas and stuff. I put my Erin Condren divider thing on here. It says get stuff done, but I ended up taking measurements of things when we went to the house one of the times recently. So I did a little drawing of what room will be my scrapbook room, and then I went on IKEA.com and got measurements for all the things that I could potentially use in there, like the Kallax units. There's a bunch of different ones of those. There's a bunch of different tabletops that I was considering. And then I plugged all of it into Illustrator and got the dimensions exactly right, and then played around with it in Illustrator and designed my scrapbook room. So I'm super duper excited about how I'm going to have that. I've got a corner desk planned out in the room It's going to be the room that has that curved wall and the sloped ceiling. We're officially deeming that the scrapbook room now, and it's got one window. So my plan is to have a corner desk near that window so I can film with some natural light, and then I'm going to have a big tabletop kind of island in the middle of the room. So it'll be plenty of crafty space for Olivia and I to craft together, plenty of space for her to do homework in there when she is in school. And so I'm just super duper excited about the space. I've got it set up to where if I have a friend who wants to come over and craft, they can join me in there. There's plenty of room for everybody. So I'm just stoked about it. I figure at some point Olivia might want that room as her bedroom. So, we'll move things around at that point. But that's going to be a long way down the road. Right now, she doesn't really need a big bedroom. Her toys are like everywhere throughout the whole house. But when she comes to that age where her bedroom's very important to her, we can always give her the bigger bedroom. And there's that walk-in closet between the Jack and Jill bathroom, and she's going to have that closet at some point too. So long term, I think that'll probably be the plan. But right now, I'm just super excited to have that room set up just right, and I can't wait to get my furniture for that. As far as cash flowing everything, our main objective is to get in the house. First off, we have to buy a fridge, we have to get window treatment. So those are going to be our main purchases that we do. We also still want to replace this couch because you see it's like flaking off. We definitely want to replace the couch at some point. I still have to just pick out the couch. I'm still kind of narrowing it down, so that might be off in the distance. We will also need to get the rest of the central vac system and the rest of the surround sound systems. We will also need to pay for the water softener. It has the loop, so all you have to do is buy the actual water softener thing. I think it's a couple $100 if you get just one of like the regular ones, not something that's super duper fancy. I think that covers everything that we're going to have to get somewhat quickly. Obviously, we need a fridge before we can move in, but everything else we can slowly get as we go. And then somewhere in there is going to be getting my scrapbook room furnished. So hopefully we can do that relatively soon. But my husband is a tightwad, so I don't think we're going to do all of that stuff immediately. I think we're going to build up our savings significantly before we start purchasing other things. It's definitely one of the qualities that I love and appreciate about him is he is very money conscious, that he makes sure we have enough saved up. He makes sure we're fully funding our retirement. He does all of that stuff where he's like, we've got to have this much money in the bank, and it makes him feel secure in things. I'm the total opposite. I'm like, we've got money, let's spend all the money. It's definitely going to take us some time to get our savings built back up to where we had it before all of the moving and house buying stuff went down. We definitely want to make sure we have plenty in our savings account before we start furnishing the house. And basically, we're going to refurnish the whole house because all of our furnitures are cheap. College days furniture. We're ready to replace it, and it's just going to take some time. I've been really excited about looking at furniture and looking at the scrapbook room furniture specifically, looking at couches. All of this stuff is super fun. Johnny and I looked at budget numbers again yesterday. We're thinking about like how much extra we want to pay towards the monthly payment of the house to pay down the principal, to save money long term with that. And our interest rate will probably be so low that it might make more sense for us to invest versus pay down the mortgage quicker. So we're like just running different scenarios and looking at the best ways to use our money. So it's just been a lot of number crunching when we've had these discussions lately. So it's just kind of all the boring adult stuff that we're currently going through right now, seeing how much we're going to have for everything. Picking out a fridge. I'm really excited about picking one of those out. I think I know which one that I want. I'm currently on Dayquil, so my brain's a little bit slow, but our house in Champaign had the French doors with the bottom freezer, and our fridge here in this rental home is a side-by-side, and I just cannot stand the side-by-side freezer. It's super skinny. There's not much room to put things. It's hard to, stack everything up. And so I'm looking at getting another one of the, I think it's called a 3-door with the 2 French doors in the bottom freezer, or potentially one of the 4-door ones with that middle drawer. So those are the ones I'm looking at right now. I just really, really like that middle drawer. I think it would come in handy so much. So we're thinking about that. I haven't even begun to look at window treatments. I really liked our blackout shades that we had in our Champaign house, so I'm thinking about those. I would like some actually remote controlled ones, so I have to kind of look into that and see how those work and pricing on things like that. I definitely think I want to have window treatments in the living room, but I don't know necessarily if I want to cover all of the windows. So we'll have to see about that. I'm still kind of playing around with ideas. I'm still getting ideas off Pinterest. I think that covers everything I want to talk about. Today, you know, the rest of the day, we're just going to take it easy. Olivia's down for a nap right now. She has been taking a nap pretty much every day. And I'll ask her, do you want to take a nap or do you want to have quiet time? And she'll say nap, and she'll want me to sit in the room with her for a couple of minutes, and she'll fall right to sleep. And usually she'll sleep 45 minutes to an hour and a half, somewhere in there. And then she'll go down for bed pretty easily too. So I don't know what it is. She did the same kind of thing where she just stopped taking naps around 1 year old. She did the same thing again right around when she turned 2. So she's back to taking naps now most days. She didn't take one yesterday, but then like the 2 previous days before that she did. So it seems like at least half of the days she's taking a nap. So I think that's pretty good. I still would like her to take naps if she needs them. And it is something I ask her, and she tells me if she's tired, she'll let me know. So I've really just followed her lead on this whole nap thing. It's been really sporadic and really strange, and especially her wanting me to be in there with her, and she'll insist, like she'll keep insisting. If I don't say I'm going to sit in the room with her, she'll keep pointing to the chair and saying, Mama, sit. And I'll have to reassure her that yes, I'm going to go sit in the chair. I'll wait until you go to sleep. The last couple days I've told her, you know, I'm going to sit with you for 10 minutes and then I'm going to leave the room, and she's totally okay with that. She sees me get up if she's still awake. A lot of times she's already asleep. So it's just been a really, really interesting turn of events here. Anyway, I think I will stop rambling and let you guys go. I apologize that this isn't your normal everyday vlog, but I hope you guys liked the Chatty vlog. I'd love to know what you guys are up to this week. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys are up to, and I will catch you guys next time. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like the vlogs and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye.